this base. So cute. So cute. I love it. Okay, we gotta hustle. Where are my plans from 900 years ago? Where are we at? March 31st. Okay. So how's everyone doing? It is currently June 19th. Is it someone's birthday today? I gotta look at my calendar. I just finished a little run, just a little shorty. I didn't wind up using any of these pink ones. Put that away. I did almost sprain my ankle on the weekend in Whistler, so I haven't run since last Thursday. And this actually felt pretty good. So yay me. Okie dokie. I did go to work this day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cammy came with me. We did go on a walk. Gotta walk the beast. I did place an order for some stuff from Lush this day. Which I should actually place another order. Really, Levi, I sent you a proposal yesterday and you just sent it now? Now the date is wrong. Oh, these engineers. And we watched Last Week Tonight, and then probably Vanderpump Rules. I think we were still watching it. And just a nice chill night. I miss McPlants so much. In a horrifying real time with walking Cammy, well, there's two. One, she ran away from Jason a few weeks ago. That was fun. But yesterday we were at work, so we had Jason drop us off because it said it was going to rain. So I'm like, well, I'm not walking in the rain with her. I'll walk home in the rain with her because, you know, humidity and hair and stuff. So I got some things done. I had to get a couple of proposals finalized first thing in the morning. And then I took her for a walk, as we do every time she's at my office. Okay, let's do this. So we go for a walk. Hello, new neighbors. I hate my new neighbors, by the way. So the people who lived in Alberta who sold to the most obnoxious fucking family on the face of the planet. It is like an incessant, it's like a light banging against the wall, but I hate when noise is repetitive for zero reason. Is that a me problem? Yeah, I'm sure it is. But still, shut up. Anyway, so I was walking Cammie yesterday, and she picks up a stick, which we allow her to do, so long as she doesn't chomp it. If she chomps it immediately, it's taken away. So we did that. Picked up a stick, and then I was like, that's the end of that, because I could hear it chomp, and then she immediately was panicking, and I'm like, okay, so did she have like a splinter or something in her mouth from it? You guys, when I tell you, it's essentially like she was choking, but not. It was lodged in the back of her throat, and she was so frantic, like full fight or flight mode. It was a horrifying experience. We were like mid-walk. I'm gonna cut this. Oh, my coffee. We get up early to run. You got to drink the coffee. So I like sat on the ground, keeping in mind that I busted up my knees hiking on the weekend. And so I was like, well, sucks to be me, but we gotta do what we gotta do. So she's like climbing all over me. I almost lost control of her. So I eventually get her back to the office because I'm like, I clearly need someone's help because I can't get my hand far enough back in her mouth because she keeps chomping my hand. And I knew that like Jeff would be there, and he's got a dog, so he understands. And Blue's eaten a lot of things in his time. So I get to the office, I go to find Jeff. Jeff is not downstairs. Sujan like rushes to go find him. But I finally, as he's like coming down the stairs, I'm like, I got it. There was a stick wedged in her mouth. I have a picture from yesterday. That was wedged in her little mouth. But see, she's just like happily walking along with her stick. So anyways, no more sticks. Don't let your dogs chew sticks. And another horrifying thing, this day my niece has turned 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which, the absolute fucking audacity of these children. Okay, so this was their birthday, so let's use one of these. Can I coffee? Because fucking coffee's life. Work. Gonna have to cut one of these boxes. I don't want the red beside the red. This is very poor planning on my part. Gotta cut hair on the scissors. So yes, please don't let your dogs eat sticks. It was a harrowing day for all involved. I don't understand how my nieces are 17. I don't understand how in September, like in 2 months, they're going to start high school, or not high school, grade 12. They're going, this time next year, I'm at a fucking graduation ceremony. The audacity of these children. I cannot. Like, what in the Jesus? I think I picked the wrong stickers. Because I went to the soccer game. So I made the brew hall reservation, so I'm still gonna keep that. No. Where am I? I'm looking at the wrong day. Jesus. This is what happens when you freaking do it so far away. We had an admin lunch this day. We need some pink. Where did we go? Oh, we went to Earl's. And they had espresso martinis with tequila. So me and Shereen were like, hello. So this is for the girls' birthday. Like, I swear to you, those children were just born. Which is clearly not true because I was very much in my early 20s. But how? Like, these children are applying to university. What? Love that I put that down crooked, but it's a plan with me. Featuring Ashley and her inability to put stickers down. So there's that. Okay. Well, this was my last run workout. I was so excited. I still had like runs, but this was like the last workout. It was proof that when you do in fact do strength work, it is true. You could be less injured. Let's do pink. No. Yeah. This day was very boring, so we're just gonna put morning coffee in a big box and then work. It's gonna go in a red box. And then me making a brew hall reservation can go in these books. Everything's crooked. Are we surprised though? No, we're not. I love these little running girlies from Beneva Creations so much. I mean, you'll see this again in another plan with me, but when we were at Whistler, because we were gone for Jason's birthday, even though it was like after his birthday, I gifted him I gifted him either the spa at Needle Lake where we stayed or the Scandinavia spa. And he was like, let's go to the Scandinavia spa. I'm like, this guy is not going to last very long here. Can't have your phone. This dude is addicted to his phone. So we went to the Scandinavia spa. We obviously booked the Whistler dog sitter because our dog is a menace and you can't leave her alone in a hotel. You're also not really supposed to, but whatever. So that morning we were out walking and we ran into Veronica, our like director of finance, CFO. She doesn't care. The woman who does all of our finance. So it was our tech retreat up there. So we ran into her in the village when we were walking around with Cammie. And so then we go to the Scandinavia spa, and we'd been there a couple of hours, I think. And I was doing like the very shallow cold pool because it's got the waterfall in it. I'm doing that. I get out, and who do I see? But I get a little tap on the shoulder from Heather. And so it's just like we wave because you're not allowed to talk. It's the best. So Jeff surprised her for her birthday. So they were there. I'm like, I didn't realize you guys were staying up here. We could have all gone out. But of course, no talking. Seriously, it's like the best part of the spa. It was so amazing, and it is expensive. 100%, it is expensive. Hot tip, go during your birthday month, you get 20% off. Even better if your birthday is not in the middle of summer like mine. But it is very much worth it. I do see now why people go. 100%. Very much recommend. A little lunch walk with Mia. Poor Cammie. Her bestie has moved away. She's very sad. She goes looking for her and then realizes that she's not there. And then goes traipsing around the office looking for treats. She left the Friday that she was at my office because everybody was up at Whistler. I did not go to the tech retreat. Somebody has to stay at the office and like keep shit under control. What am I looking for? Let's do this one. But because all of the engineers were away Thursday and Friday, when I brought Cammie to work on Friday, she loves to just run around. And she is allowed to. She's just a menace and sometimes barks. Let's see, let's just put this little walk at the bottom here. Anyway, this was the Canadian ladies versus Argentina. It was like a friendly. Had a great time. I could probably use a slightly bigger box. And we went out for dinner with my brother-in-law, my sister, and our friends Andrea and Andrew, because we were all going to the game together. This is for Cammie being exceptionally sassy. She is not a corgi. Work. A lunch walk. Brew hall. I don't remember what I had. I really don't think it was a burger because I was really trying to watch food intake at this point because I was a few weeks out from my marathon. I counted wrong. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, then I guess I'll just put that the women won. I'll put that in there. Let's call another soccer sticker. Or positive. Let's do... Let's do these. These are cute. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know how to count that time. I might not include all of this because I didn't put an extender. We got our pre-run brekkie. And this was my last. No, this was a cutback week. This was a 23-kilometer run. That was race pace, and I'm like, I'm gonna die. Spoiler alert, I did not die. Almost, though. Okay, so I ran breakfast, I ran my little race pace intervals, and I nailed it. So then we had to go, it was the by-election, so we needed to go vote. Damn it, that's just a little too big. We actually ran into friends there. That was hilarious. Then we went and got a little treat. We like treats in this household. Let's see, because I put this down already. And then I went home and I quickly had a bath. I barely had enough time. And then I went and I got my hair done. And then we watched the Whitecaps. And they won this night? Yeah, they won. Thought they drew for some reason, but this is when we played Colorado. We won. It was great. I love my little watches for my long runs. I think that's just so cute. And really, my watch runs my life, so it checks out. I got this cute little corky, these little celebratory corks for me nailing my run. I was so proud of myself. And while that's not the pace that I was able to maintain for the full marathon, because I had some tummy troubles, it is very much within reach. And I now have a lot more confidence in the full marathon. And today was London Rejection Day. If you know, you know. Over 1.1 million people applied. So my chances get worse every year. And I think it's even higher now because some people don't want to go to the States. Okay, so on Saturday, my sister messaged saying they were going to Saskatchewan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because they unfortunately needed to go back and say goodbye to Brett's brother. So we cleaned and cat-proofed, aka put the plants up where they can't get them. Spoiler alert, they're menaces and they found a way. So then they went to Sasky. And then I went to my fam's house for Easter. Jason did not come. It was hockey playoffs. So he took my sister's car and I took Cammie to the valley. What color have I not used? Let's do this one. This is for Jason having hockey. And I'm going to use this pink one. My battery's going to die. Mama. It was on like the red flashy. This was definitely a change the battery immediately situation. So cleaning, I have that little munchkin from Once More with Love. Cat proofing. Sasky. So this was for Easter. And I'm fully aware that Easter was not until the end of the month. However, I was going to be in, unfortunately, the United States of America for a race. And Alicia was working. I actually think my uncle was working too. Mother Nature was very bipolar this day. Okay, this desk is a mess. But at least I got something filmed. You know, since I'm super behind. Okay, this is so cute. So cute. I love it. Okay. I feel like this was a gone show. I should really just pull the stickers beforehand. But you know what? I tried something different. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye!